What's up, guys? Today it is time for a little public service announcement. I'm going to show you guys how to make a proper exhaust clip video. Now, I'm sure if you're watching this, you've probably seen exhaust clip videos on the internet before. And 98% of the exhaust clip videos that you've seen have been pretty goddamn terrible. Either the camera is like raping the tailpipe and you can't hear shit, it's just all blown out, or there's stuff going all over the camera. You can't tell what it really sounds like. It's too close to get a really good tell of what the car sounds like. You're just hearing the fucking farts inside the goddamn tailpipe and it sounds awful. So today I'm going to show you how to properly film your own exhaust clip video. You don't need expensive equipment. All you need to do is not be a douche and be smart. So the first thing that you should try to do is you shouldn't film an exhaust clip video of you revving the piss out of your car in a neighborhood. If you can, you shouldn't do it in a neighborhood. You don't want to be labeled as the neighborhood douche or asshole, unless you already are. I guess you could maintain that image if you wanted to, but you shouldn't maintain that image. And you shouldn't do it in the morning when you're going to work, when some people might still be sleeping, and you shouldn't do it at night when people might be sleeping, because that will also help maintain the image of you being the neighborhood douche. So if you can, do it not in a neighborhood, but if you have to do it in the neighborhood, do it during the day, alright? Don't be a goddamn douche. People driving by. So, right now, I'm at a kind of secluded area, away from neighborhoods during the middle of the day. It's not at night, not in the morning. I'm not going to piss anyone off here, and I'm not going to be labeled as a douche, but I might be labeled as the douche by you guys, because I am a douche, or the people driving by, but I'm not going to piss off the neighborhood. Secondly, is location of the camera. That is the most important thing of this exhaust clip video, and this is what ruins all of them, okay? You don't want the camera raping the goddamn tailpipe of the exhaust. You don't want the camera 2 feet away. It's gonna, for one, it's gonna sound like crap. There's gonna be wind noise. You could shoot material all over your camera. It's not gonna look good. It's not gonna be pleasing to watch or pleasing to listen. With the camera all the way up the tailpipe, it's not giving a good representation of what the car actually sounds like. And finally, when you do post the video, you should post at least what your exhaust is, because most of the time, if you're looking at exhaust clip videos, you're probably looking at it to find out which exhaust you want to buy or what not to buy. So at least tell people, you know, your header situation or your catback situation. You know, don't leave people hanging, because people are going to want to know. So with that being said, not in a neighborhood, proper camera position, and putting your mods in the description of the video, I'm going to show you how to position the camera. Well, first I'll show you how not to. I'm sure you've seen many of these kind of videos before, and I'll show you that right now. You don't want the camera this close to the exhaust, or this close, or this close, or this close, or underneath like that. It is not going to sound good. It's going to blow out the camera. There's going to be wind noise. It's going to sound like crap. You don't want it to the side and still being this close. You just don't want that. It's going to be too loud for the microphone, okay? You don't want it even this close. You do not want it right near the tailpipe, okay? Even still, you don't want it anywhere in line with the tailpipe. You're still going to get wind noise. Shit's going to fly all over it. Do not put it in line with the tailpipe, okay? This is a good spot for the camera. It's pretty much in a line with the driver's side of the car, or the opposite side of the tailpipe, and it's about 8 feet, maybe 10 feet away from the car. This is going to give a good representation of what the car sounds like. There won't be debris or water hitting the camera. There won't be wind from the exhaust hitting the microphone. It's not going to be blown out. It's not going to be too loud. It's going to give a good representation of what it sounds like. If the microphone is all the way up the tailpipe, it's going to sound completely different and sound like complete crap, okay? Now, another thing that I forgot to mention in the beginning of the video, if you're trying to make a proper exhaust clip video, you should do a startup of the car, turn it on, let the RPMs climb, let it come to a good idle, and then rev it a couple times. Rev it at low RPM and then high RPM. You're trying to give people an idea of what it sounds like, not just revving the piss out of it, hitting VTEC, sitting still. You want to give a good full RPM range audio clip. You want what's in the camera to at least look kind of appealing. Now this isn't the best shot, but I'm not zoomed in on the license plate, or I'm not looking at the ground. I'm showing the car. It looks okay. And now I'm going to turn the car on and do a proper exhaust clip video for you. Alright, so there you go. That's how you do a proper exhaust clip video. Now, I know the Supra is a much more popular car on this channel. I would have done the exhaust clip video with that car, but unfortunately, right now it's not running, which is not a surprise. So that's why I chose to do the IS. So, just to review, don't be a douche and do it in the morning or at night in your neighborhood. If you can, do it out in a nice open space like this where you're not going to piss anyone off. Don't shove the camera or the microphone up the tailpipe of the exhaust. Get it at least 8 feet away from the car and off to the side of the exhaust. You don't want it in line. It's going to produce wind noise. Stuff is going to hit the camera. It's going to look like crap, sound like crap. So get on the opposite side of the tailpipe if you can. If you have a dual exhaust, do what you can. Be a little offset like mine was, and be at least 8 feet away from the car. It's going to make it a much better video and not piss people off. Give a good exhaust clip of the whole RPM range. As you saw in my video, turned it on, RPMs went up, I let it come down, revved it a couple times, let it come down again, and then I turned it off. That gives you a good representation of what the car sounds like with that exhaust at every RPM. There's no questions about it. You know what it sounds like at damn near every RPM. And finally, if you're gonna post a video, at least put in the description or in the title what exhaust you have. People are going to ask you. If you don't have it, it's probably gonna piss people off. Because if you're looking at exhaust clip videos, you're probably either looking to buy the car or buy an exhaust, or what exhaust not to buy. So you're posting these videos to probably help people out or to entertain. So if you're going to do it proper and do it right. So that's how you film a proper exhaust clip video. I hope this saves many more hours of your time on the internet, because I know I've wasted plenty of time looking at terrible exhaust clip videos. Notoriously for me, the worst ones were when I had my Sentra. I would look at exhaust clips for that car. Every motherfucker would have the camera looking into the damn tailpipe of the car. You couldn't hear shit. It just sounded awful, and sometimes the camera would even fall over. It just sucks. So, if you can, follow the steps in this video on how to make a proper exhaust clip video. Hopefully this helps the internet. Hopefully this saves some ears and some headphone users and all that good stuff. And I will see you guys next time. Please stop making terrible exhaust clip videos.